Hey, what's going on with all my money motivated stars? Now, I want to talk about the discussion that's been going on amongst the community, you know what I mean, about the Meg Thee Stallion challenge. Now, this is something I wasn't going to talk about, but it was a particular video that I ran across several times, and I didn't actually click on it till like an hour ago, you know what I mean, and I agreed this person made a lot of valid points, you know what I mean, because it was just a challenge going around when One Bad Girl dropped this song and Ari was doing the ceiling challenge again, you know what I mean? So y'all know I ain't even talk about that. You know, I really don't be wanting to talk about these things because I didn't talk about it in the past, and pretty much everybody on my channel, I don't feel like the women who watch my channel and partake in a lot of these healthy activities, they wouldn't do nothing that unhealthy, you know what I mean, that toxic. But like I said, I don't know all of you, but I just look at y'all in high regards, you know what I mean, because this woman was talking about the Meg Thee Stallion challenge. So I'm knowing Meg Thee Stallion challenge, I'm already knowing it got something to do with twerking. I ain't, like, for real, I haven't even seen the challenge, but I'm knowing it's twerking, you know what I mean, because I tried to do some research on it, but I really didn't find no video. Then I didn't care to do that much research on it. I just seen thongs, panties, and board shorts. So I was like, okay, this is twerking like I expected. So this woman was sitting in the car saying, why don't us women, it's like it's degrading for us to keep on doing that. Why don't y'all keep on, you know what I mean, do a book challenge? You do more, try to be a healthy mother challenge, you know what I mean? Be a better auntie challenge. She was basically saying stuff that people don't want to hear, women don't want to hear, you know what I mean? The ones who partake in that activity, because everybody have the free will on this planet to do what they please. But she was right. We do get tired of seeing it, you know what I mean? Men, see, a lot of men, see, we live in a day and time where when women do stuff and it's being accepted by all the women, a lot of men gonna accept it too, because we have a lot of simple-minded men out here. They will do anything just to be around women, you know what I mean? Some men just don't have it. They don't have that it factor about them to always being able to get a woman, you know what I mean? So they have to be on like the pleasing side of women. Like every time they can't put their foot down, those are the men that's married now, you know what I mean? Not all men. Those are the men that's married right now. They let their women run over them. In relationships too, you don't even have to be married. There's a lot of men letting their women wear anything and know they ain't even in agreement with what they wearing, but it's just the fact that they have a partner. They have a at-home sex toy in their head, you know what I mean? Because all you can be looking at your significant other is a sex toy if you allow her to do things that's not of her better judgment, you know what I mean? A lot of men can't even lead their women because they letting their women lead. They're letting their women decide what goes on in the household, what they do and what they don't do, you know what I mean? Everybody should have their own rights in their relationship to do as they please, but when it come down to it, it should be boundaries, you know what I mean? People just forget about boundaries in relationships these days, and it's all just that's why I've been making videos over the years, man. I've been telling women are powerful. Dudes only do what women allow them to do. Every dude down there on this planet is doing something to please the women. You know what I mean? That's why I say a lot of this men, when it comes to this purse wearing, a lot of this stuff is going on because a lot of these women are accepting it. If the women didn't accept the dude wearing these so-called high fashion designer, these slippers like Cinderella and calling them Christian Dior and all that, if they wasn't allowing these so-called high fashion, these men wouldn't be wearing it, because if they could get no hose off it, they would not put it on. You know what I mean? So, my bad for getting a little bit loud, but it's just like this. So, I got triggered for a little bit. But, no, like, for real though, a lot of these dudes wouldn't be doing certain things if women wouldn't allow it. And a lot of these women wouldn't be doing certain things if these dudes weren't so simplified. If they didn't, you know what I mean? If they didn't speak up. But like I said, in today's culture, if a man is being a man, he's gonna get called insecure when he's telling a woman to do certain things and conduct themselves a certain way. And in today's time, a woman who's taking up for men or who's speaking on the neglectful ways of the women and how they approaching this social media stuff, if they speaking on it, they're getting called to pick me. You gonna hear I ain't even read the comments because I knew it was gonna be so toxic on that video. I'm pretty sure it was like 1,000 women in there calling her, cause I didn't see this a lot. Oh, you get picked yet? They choose you yet? You'll pick me. You gonna get called to pick me. You know what I mean? But that's why a lot of raping and a lot of this stuff is going on, because a lot of women dressing half naked in the streets. Like I said, I didn't seen all types of women come in fully clothed, respectable in grocery stores. Then I done seen these women coming out look like they got their pajamas on, no panties on, ass just loose, going everywhere. You know what I mean? Not caring. So women gotta understand, man, the picture you paint for the world is what's going, you know what I'm saying, the energy you putting out is gonna come back to you. That's why a lot of dudes, you can't get mad. Okay, it's just like the incident with Sukiyana when what was that dude name? YK Osiris, when he came and kissed her. You know what I mean? It could have been a backstory to that, but they was saying he was doing it because how freaky she talking her music. You know what I mean? Even though she talks in her music that way, cause I talked about that. Even though she talks about stuff in her music, that gives him the right to do that. But the picture you painting for men, you know what I mean? It's a lot of creepy people out there. Whatever you tell people is what they know you as. It's like me being a content creator and what I talk about. I cannot get mad if I see somebody out and they walking up trying to give me a goddamn cantaloupe. I'm gonna be like, oh bro, you think I'm eating healthy all the time? No, I'm showing pictures of juices. I'm showing raw salads. You know what I mean? So I'm just glad that I put out a good vibration. So that's what people would approach me doing. You know what I mean? So if somebody seeing you doing the Meg Thee Stallion challenge, or the ceiling challenge, you twerking, if they walk up and grab your ass, you know what I mean? You can't get mad at that. You on the phone twerking with your tongue out, looking like the nastiest freak. So if they approach you like a freak, you are gonna get mad and say it's just the internet. Cause that's what the woman was saying in there, saying it was just the internet. It's just the internet, and that's what a lot of people think. You know what I mean? I done read plenty of posts of women saying, "Yeah, I just be playing, tripping on Facebook. I ain't like this in real life." You know what I mean? It's just social media. No, you are like that in real life. You're not gonna post anything that you wouldn't do in real life. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people who do make jokes and, like, you know what I'm saying? And cause even making a joke, man, can be interpreted the wrong way. Shit, hell, when you texting other people, sometimes text messages can get interpreted in the wrong way. If you don't have clarification on who you are, a lot of people are not gonna have that same clarification, because they're gonna have mixed signals and they're gonna treat you like what you post. You know what I mean? I see a lot of women on there. I need somebody to eat me up. You know what I'm saying? They make the most sexualized posts and say this is not me in real life, and then get mad when people come in and they have 1 million dudes in their inbox sending pics of you know what, and saying they want to eat you know what. You know what I mean? I'm trying to keep it PG-13 on this job, but a lot of people do that, man. You're not gonna say anything that is not even 1% a part of you. You know what I mean? Because I'm not gonna get on Facebook and say, man, this beef stew was good last night, knowing I don't eat beef. You know what I mean? I live a different lifestyle in my day-to-day life, so I'm not gonna get on social media and portray anything other than what I feel or how I, you know what I'm saying, think in my day-to-day life. So if you're posting certain things, you're doing it, but you're trying to escape your reality because you know how you can be looked at. So you say, this is not me. You know, it's not, it's you. It's just the attention you got from it made you want to post it. You know what I mean? And say, this is not me, but it is you. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's a lot of women. That's why I salute women like that who really will speak up against a lot of women, because a lot of women, like on social media, in real life, they stick together before they stick together with, you know what I'm saying, men or whatever. Like, it's dudes out here. The brotherhood, so-called, is way more different than the womanhood. You know what I mean? Because women stick together more than men do. You know what I mean? That's how women can tear apart men easily. You know what I mean? Like I said, they're already powerful, because when it comes down to it, dudes don't even value what they have between their legs. They value what a woman has between their legs more than what they have. And you can say, you can tell by society. Women walk with that, you know what I'm saying, with their power of knowing they have that between their legs. You know, not every woman move that way, but majority of them really out here having a way, because they know that men's standards are very, very low. Long as they can get the woman that will satisfy them, you know what I mean? But it's not the other way around. So when it comes down to stuff like this, a lot of dudes ain't gonna say nothing. They gonna be sharing, they gonna be liking it, they gonna be saying, damn, you pretty, mom, can I take you out? Because it's easy access to them, you know what I mean? That's what women gotta understand. When they put out that type of energy, it's no dude that wants to wife you. They just instantly thinking about sex when it comes to you, you know what I mean? So, and these be the same women who complain about the type of dudes they attract. Man, I attract this nothing that, you know what I'm saying? He ain't want nothing, but look what you put out, man. It's some stuff shouldn't even be a question on how your life is going when you know what you're doing. Even when it comes to, she even mentioned the kids, you know what I mean? Your kids got to see this. And like I said in my past videos, a lot of kids been cruel. When I was growing up, they talked about having other classmates' mamas, you know what I mean? Just being jokingly, you know what I mean? Even in elementary. So just now imagine how cruel these kids have became, saying, dang, look at your mama. They got phones in these classes in elementary, middle school, you know what I mean? Somebody's actually watching their mother twerk online right now and getting crucified for it in class. Saying the most nasty sexual things about this classmate's mother. You know what I mean? A lot of women don't even think like that. And it be the majority of the mothers, because you see the child sometimes in the background while the woman is twerking. That'd be the most craziest thing to me. Like, they don't even tell their kid to go in the other room, play the game. They don't put them in the crib. They just have the baby all in the crib drooling, watching their mama twerk. Or the baby's right there eating some noodles, watching their mama twerk, eating some fruit snacks. So, like, man, this stuff got to be spoke on, man. And more women need to be speaking up. If you're a woman who have a platform, you know what I mean? And shout out to Real TV. Shout out to look, I don't know if it's Love Doris. I don't know the other woman name the video I saw, but shout out to those women who really have a spine and don't care about women calling them a pick me, because they always gonna have names for you. You know what I mean? And like I told you, me being a content creator, I didn't have people walk up to me and say, I just watch your videos. I can't get mad at people. They give me the brightest smiles. You know what I mean? I get smiles, hugs, handshakes. That's what I get, because that's the image I put out. But these women thinking all this twerking is gonna get them positive energy, positive feedback. You know what I mean? That's just, you're gonna get more lustful energy on you. And some women, they living in that Jezebel spirit, so they want to attract it. So this video right here is going one ear and not the other, because they like that type of attention. But the ones who just try to fit in, do all that, knowing it's not you, just know what type of energy you're gonna attract, what type of men you're gonna attract. You know what I mean? Because it's all cool when you're young, but when women get older, they start realizing all the mistakes they made, because it's more harder to get somebody as you age and you still ain't matured and you don't have a level of consciousness that a man would want to stick with. You know what I mean? You just still you don't even have the body no more that attracted the man due to healthy reasons. You know what I mean? Because a lot of women who do stuff like that, they're not eating healthy. You know what I mean? I don't really see vegan women doing stuff like that. You know what I mean? Not saying that it ain't, because I know, you know what I'm saying, people try to prove you wrong. But like I said, with that woman putting out that positive message, you know what I mean, that stern positive message, is always going to be backlash coming behind it. Just like me, I put out the most positive content. Just for example, I just posted a video, literally, I just posted a picture of my juices. I had two red juices and a green juice, and I had a watermelon behind it to show people that's where I got the juice from. I juiced the rind and I juiced the inside of the watermelon. So I have green juice and I have two red juices. And the watermelon was kind of blurred in the back, but somebody got on my post with negativity on that post. You know what I mean? I had to delete that post. They said, I had juicing seedless watermelon out here thinking you doing something. This is what it's come with, you know what I mean? So even when you put out positivity, negativity come with it. So just imagine, you know what I mean, the stuff that you have to deal with being a positive person. So she's gonna have to deal with backlash in the comments. She might just not read them, you know what I mean? But you're gonna have to deal with it in a world of mentally insane people, mentally ill people You being a positive, mentally sane person, you're gonna have to deal with the backlash that comes with behind putting out a message that people need to hear, not what they want to hear. A lot of these content creators are making content what people want to hear. I don't make content what people want to hear. I say, man, get off your ass, do some fast, you know what I mean? Eat healthy, incorporate this in your diet, you know what I mean? Incorporate meditation, yoga. People don't want to hear that, but I'm gonna do that because this is what people need to hear. Like I said, there was a negative comment on the most positive picture I ever posted in my life. I done posted pictures of salads, all that, you know what I mean? Post a picture of juice, you get negative feedback off that, because some people just irritated. So when you talk about the demons that they have to remove, they don't like that, you know what I mean? So a lot of people, like I said, a lot of people are scared of growth, and when you call them out on their need to grow up, you know what I mean? People just feel like you judgmental. You're not being judgmental. We're just calling it out because we see what the so-called higher ups, or whatever you want to call them, we see the children they are creating, and it's you all who are doing these reckless things on the internet for likes and attention. They made social media to just be based off attention, you know what I mean? People feel defined by how many followers they got, feel defined by how many likes they got, you know what I mean? I had people come to my channel, my Instagram before, and say, I thought you would have more subscribers than this on your, more followers than this on your Instagram. I would. I deleted my Instagram so many times during my channel because I really didn't want it. But the time I recently just got my channel back, my Instagram back, is because people can contact me. You know what I mean? But even in the future, I may delete it again. I don't really like being on social media like that because of things like this. I want to go be in a point in my life where I'm just making content strictly off my life and what I'm going through right now. You know what I mean? Which is 90% of my content anyway. But I don't want to have nothing to do with social media in the future because I know it's only going to get worse. You know what I mean? Like, you always going to have your positive content creators like me, and you always going to have your negative. That's just the balance of the world. So I just want to keep that negative away, because even if I'm following positive channels, they still, in the algorithm, find some way to push negativity in my timeline. I don't like that. I don't want to be governed by what they want me to see. You know what I'm saying? Those people gotta understand, man. You gotta stop taking part in these social experiments. These are social experiments, and these entertainers don't care. If they can push a challenge to get their name more popular, that's what they're gonna do. I push juice challenges, water fast challenges, you know what I mean? I push meditation challenges. We didn't got on this live and meditated before. I push stuff like that, but they're not gonna push stuff that's gonna spiritually grow you. Meditation will actually grow your brain. It will open up receptors in your brain for you to think different, have more peace and harmony within yourself. Twerking is not gonna make you peaceful. I can go on and on. I need to stop right now because I feel like this video is being made too long. Yep, I'm already 18 minutes. I should have went live about this. I may go live tomorrow about this topic because I got a lot of stuff to do today. But yeah, man, y'all just share the video if y'all want to, like it if y'all want to. You know what I mean? Just like I said what I had to say in this video, because like I made this video off the woman speaking about it. I really wasn't even gonna speak about it, but some just called me to speak about it since she spoke about it, and she made some valid points. And it needs to be said. A lot of this stuff needs to be pushed more than other narratives. Like, even when it comes down to people who don't agree with content like this, they will still share the content and say, y'all like outraged, y'all doing this. But when it comes down to the positive content, people talking about it, they don't share that. That's how negativity wins. Yeah, it does get pushed in the algorithm, but people who like the negativity, they share it, and also the people who don't like it, they still end up sharing it. So it gets shared 100% from the positive and the negative. So we gotta stop sharing all the negative content, start sharing the positive content that's going against the negative content. That's what people gotta understand. That's why even this is triumphing through, you know what I'm saying, through the globe, because a lot of people don't realize they still helping the cause in the things by not only talking about it, because I'm talking about it too, but they're sharing it so people can see it. You know what I mean? So when you sharing the video of twerking, people still gonna be like, the dude still ain't gonna paying attention to what you saying. Nobody really paying attention to what you're saying. They're gonna click on the video. You're getting more views because you don't like this video, but you're still sharing it. Share the positivity. You know what I mean? So when it comes down to it, man, y'all be blessed. Don't walk in that smoke.